My name is Josiah Parks. I am going to be talking about my modeling experience. I have been modeling now for a year. Crazy. Um, I got into modeling a year ago. I'm signed with an agency, Ashley Devon, and it's been a great journey. And I'm really excited to see what else modeling is going to bring. Now, I've been modeling for a year. I'm 26 years old. I live in Colorado. The modeling scene is definitely getting better in Colorado. I see it being more mainstream than it really is. We're a growing state. Way too many people are coming here, and it's just not really the same anymore. But it is what it is, right? Um, but with modeling, I really appreciated it because I have dermatitis. So I have scars and I break out pretty easily. So with my dermatitis, I have the sensitive skin and I have eczema. And my scars, they just take a while to go away. I have some scars. I've had scars for like 7 years that are still here, and I'm a healthy person. Everybody's always like, do this, aloe. I drink the aloe vera drinks. I use cocoa butter, aloe vera lotion, like anything natural and that I know is gonna help me. I definitely use it. It is what it is. When I go to modeling castings, and even when I go out to party, to club, I get approached by girls a lot because I'm very confident in myself, and it wasn't always this way. I didn't get my confidence overnight. It was something that definitely grew. At one point in time, my skin, I had this really bad breakout on my legs, and within a year, I would say, then all of a sudden I got breakouts. Like my arm started to break out. Like anywhere I didn't have breakouts, I felt like I was getting my breakouts. I got a lot of my scars really quick, and I would cover up. I would wear long sleeve t-shirts in the summertime, and anybody who's been to Colorado in the summertime, or if you're from here, you know that in the summertime, like, it's hot and dry. So people would always ask me, how old was I? Man, I was a sophomore in high school. Even a sophomore in high school, so what, like 16? Yeah, like 16. And I wore pants every day, and I wore long sleeve t-shirts. I'm athletic too, so I was a jock. I played basketball, I played tennis all 4 years. Basketball only freshman and sophomore year. Story to that. But even in basketball, when my scars were really bad, I used to cover them up with the long socks, and I wasn't supposed to because I had breakouts where they're itchy, so I would scratch them, and like the wound needs air to heal, and I wasn't giving it its air by putting the sock over it. And I was just so insecure though. Like even my friends, I have a great support system to this day, and my friends back then were different too when I was really insecure about my skin. But I've always had a great support system of people just letting me know, like, you are beautiful the way you are, and just being comfortable, like making me feel comfortable in my own skin. I had to literally learn that, I still go through it. To some people's surprise, I still have my days where I'm just like, I don't want anybody to see me. Like, when I get certain breakouts, or I just don't want to be around anybody. But modeling has helped a lot. So how I started modeling was last year. It was August 2017. So one of my Facebook friends at the time they said they were interested in going to a casting. And when I saw that, I was like, man, I should do that. People have always asked me growing up if I model, so I'm 5'9". People think I'm taller than that. I don't know, I might be 5'10" now. I should get that checked out. But I'm in an office space where it's kind of hard to tell, but I, 5'9", long legs. I'm gonna learn how to stick it all the way up in the air. Your body can do anything you want it to as long as you train it right. But yeah, so people used to always ask me growing up, because I was that tall girl, like tall and skinny, and they're like, do you model? And I'm like, no. I was into sports more at the time. But I went to this audition. It was the Walk Your Achievement Gala. And Brandon Marshall from the Broncos was hosting the event. So at the casting, it said no modeling experience needed. And, had the dress code of what to wear and everything. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I had a friend that came with me as well. I had two friends that came with me. And I walked, and it wasn't that good because I wore heels. I told myself, I was like, when they called my number, I was like, okay. I was nervous, and I was like, you know what? You walk in heels all the time. Like, you can do this. I was like, the worst they can tell me is no, and I'm okay if people tell me no. I hate people that lie to me. Like, just tell me no. If I need to be told no, tell me no. I'm a grown up. I'll move on. But I did my walk, and I got a card from an agency, and they're like, it's from Devon, from Ashley Devon, and he said, you definitely have some potential. We'll be in touch. And I was so excited. Like, I was on cloud 9 because I felt like I didn't walk that good. The heels I wore were heels that I didn't wear a lot before. I think maybe it was like 2 times prior to that. And my feet hurt, and you could tell. But yeah, so he gave me his card. They reached out. They sent me the form. And I've almost been signed with the agency for about a year. I want to say actually we're going on about 9 months now. So that's really exciting. I've walked in 8 fashion shows in a year time span. I got offered for more. I've had to turn some down because you have to listen to your body. If you are tired, give it a rest. You cannot do anything. You are not Superman, and you are not Superwoman. Like, sometimes you just gotta chill out even when you're like, man, I want to go walk this show because I have a killer walk. And to get a good walk, advice that I want to give to girls is watch, and practice makes perfect. So I got to a point where I was wearing heels a lot. And, if you have any kind of body issues going on, like for me, it's my knees. I did not take care of it in sports and was really rough on my knees. So it definitely has its days where I'm like, I can't, I can't wear heels. I can't go walk this show. I just need to chill out. So if your body has it, if you have anything like that, definitely just listen to your body because you don't want to over push yourself. You don't want to do too much. But yeah, so I got signed. I walked 8 fashion shows. I have a great walk now. I haven't done a lot of photo shoots, but I do have people approaching me all the time for photo shoots. Yes, ladies, let me tell you this about paying for photo shoots, because a lot of people will try to bash you about, like, you shouldn't have, if you're a real model, you shouldn't have to pay for a photo shoot. But if you're a beginner model, if you're not a Tyra Banks, and I don't even want to say a Tyra, but if you're not, even Winnie Harlow, it's like if you're not really up there yet, you have to invest in yourself. People want to see if you're gonna invest in yourself at the end of the day. So, you have to build your portfolio. You have to get to that point. And I mean, even in your beginning stage, there's going to be people wanting to photograph with you for free already. They're going to be like, hey, we can help each other out. You can get my name out there. I can help you build your portfolio. It's a win-win situation in most cases. But if anybody wants you to pay for their services, it's because they have built a name for themselves. And I mean, for some people too, they want to see your level of commitment. They want to see if you're going to take this serious. For me, I could definitely take this a lot more serious. I can. I'm not saying I play around with it, but before I didn't know if I wanted this to be, if I wanted modeling to be a career, because again, I'm 26. Look, you see it all in my face.